Frank Warren and Tyson Fury are having a meltdown over comments made by Oleksandr Usyk and his manager Alex Krassyuk. But they are not wrong. Yeah, some of their accusations are speculative, but Tyson Fury has a long history of manipulating media and events on his way to fighting. I mean, he was in a rematch clause with Klitschko, but he did not fought the rematch, right? He was out after his victory against Vladimir Klitschko. So it started from there, but we are not here to talk about that. So let's talk about why Alexander Usyk team are accusing Tyson Fury and why some of them things are right. Number one, if Fury team really wanted that fight, this fight would have happened 1 year ago. Then how so? You can say that they offered Usyk team an opportunity to fight Tyson Fury, but they did not accept it. They ducked Fury. Yeah, you can say so. When you are making a cabbage offer to somebody, a unified champion, 25% without any rematch clause, or in rematch also you will get 25%, then you are offering them a disrespectful offer, knowing really well that they are going to decline it, so that you can have a bragging right of technically saying that he ducked you. That's the number one point. Then Usyk manager said that that cut that Tyson Fury sustained, it did not happen during the sparring. So let's talk controversy or conspiracy theory. So suppose that it is true. Maybe Tyson Fury was not trying to back out of Usyk fight, but he knew really well that he would need extra time. This is not enough time to prepare against a great champion like Usyk, who is as skilled as they come, and even though he looks small, like people say about Terence Crawford, people find out that he's a lot stronger when they are in ring with him. And Fury knows that really well. Because if you remember Dillian White fight, he would have gone into that fight shouting at Dillian White like he does with all other people, but he did not, because he did not wanted Dillian White to charging him at him in the opening rounds of his fight. And Tyson Fury gets away with a lot of things as well, because if let's talk about Dillian White fight, he knocked Dillian White viciously. But there is another thing. Dillian did not fall down after his the punch Fury landed on him. Fury thrown him violently. Then he was then he went to the canvas. So if you can remember, and nobody spoke about it. How did Tyson Fury got away from that? So Fury has been fighting in past 2.5 years some caliber of fighters who are hardly championship level fighter. Then you can say Francis Ngannou. Yes, that fight was an anomaly. So there is another thing in that. In heavyweight boxing, size and stamina matters as much as skills. Suppose that Francis Ngannou was 5 inch smaller and he was not as big as he is, then Fury would have manipulated him with his size. The real reason he did really well because Fury was not able to push him around like he does with other people. He was not the only bigger guy in that room. And another thing is, Ngannou is used to taking punches from 4 inch gloves, right? So he wasn't afraid of Fury. And Ngannou is a different kind of breed. If you know about his story, you'll know he is not going to give up. That man has a will of mountain. So apart from that, People can say that Deontay Wilder, if he cannot land a punch on you, he is an average fighter. He is not, but that argument could be made. So in that way, Fury has been fighting below championship level fighter from past 3 to 4 years. So he knows that, and everything he has, his brand name, the perception of an aura of being invincible, it goes away once he loses to Usyk. So if he can get away from that after paying $10 million, then it won't be a bad business for him, right? Because perception change. Tyson Fury is a great orator. He will go out in front of media and he will tell them a different kind of story. What happened, this, that, and people will believe him. And not everybody has to believe him. Bad publicity is also a good publicity, right? Because it is keeping your name relevant. And Fury understands that really well. So if Usyk team is saying that Tyson Fury will pay $10 million and he will back out his fight, they are not wrong, because see, they are infuriated because they want to fight Tyson Fury. Usyk cares only about one thing. He cares about legacy. That man want to be a two-time undisputed champion, and that's it. Nothing else. And that's why he has been after Fury for a while. Because if you look at the history of Oleksandr Usyk team, what are you going to find is they never insult their opposition. They never accuse their opposition. They have fought Duvo, they have fought Joshua, they have fought a lot of champions at cruiserweight where he was undisputed. They never once accused their opposition, but they are doing it to Alexander Tyson Fury because there is some truth in that. Tyson Fury is very manipulative, and you have to be when you are marketing a profile, a fight, and he does that. So that's all I wanted to say. Some of them are truth, some of them are accusation. So I would love to hear your opinion in the comment. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe and be well in the world.